Hey guys, Pyro here, and we're coming to you with another video in Clash Royale. So today we're going to be showcasing another Xbow deck because I've been having a lot of fun and success with these Xbow decks because of the times and yeah, with the Ice Wizard being in the meta, and just this deck overall is a pretty strong build. Of course you're gonna lose a few because it's just the way the game works, but it is pretty effective. So the deck has bats, it has Xbow, so you can take out the towers, and then the bats are so you can take out multi-tanks. Of course, they might get zapped or arrowed. And then the Mega Minion to tank and that's also why the Knight is there. That way they can also tank and take out other troops, of course. And then the zap spell, like if there's Skarmies that are coming at your Xbow or any other troop that you want to reset. And then the Ice Wizard to slow them down while they're coming at your stuff and just to do damage. And then the Skarmy just to take out P.E.K.K.A.'s, golems, and things like that. And then the Fireball for like 3 Musketeers, rocketing Elixir collectors, and just different things like that. Or when you need, in that final minute where you need to not rocket cycle, but Fireball cycle, that's when it becomes really effective. But then first, before we get into this, we're going to be doing a chest opening before we hop into the deck. So first one going down, we get, of course, gold. We're going to get gems and Valkyrie, 1 Valkyrie, and skeletons. Nothing in there, but we're going to open up the other free chest. We got a bomb tower, the mortar, and so then we're going to open up the chest that I really wanted to open. We're going to get gold, of course. We're going to get 5 fire spirits, nothing there. We're going to get a giant, the goblin huts, the minions, and we're just going to keep opening. We're going to get gold, we're going to get elite barbarians, we're going to get fire spirits. We only need 2 more so we can level him up. And we're going to open up the next one. We're going to get gold, the mega minion, and ice spirits, so we can level up the ice spirits when I start using them again a little bit more. Whoops, we went over there on accident. So we're gonna get 55 gold, an Inferno Tower. Inferno Tower is a really good for this too, if you want to switch out like the Knight since you got the Mega Minion, or switch out the Mega Minion for the Inferno Tower and keep the Knight. Completely up to you. That'll also help this deck up a butt. And then we're going to get the bats. Alright, so yesterday, well, not yesterday, the night before, I was really excited to hit Jungle Arena. It's the highest I've been, and so we're gonna jump into these replays. This battle was yesterday, I believe. I believe this is the one. Yep, this was yesterday when I was getting ready for work and I was just checking out my game and I accidentally hit battle, and so we're gonna hop right into this. So we're just building up our elixir, that way we can start something. We're gonna throw a knight down because he's got a P.E.K.K.A. and we just need to stay off of 10 elixir. Then we're going to throw in an ice wizard. And then we're going to drop our Xbow in the middle, that way it's not getting hit. I mean, it's not the best play to do. Then we're going to throw in a fireball here so we can take out those minions, but I believe, nope, yep, there's the fireball. And then we take out that P.E.K.K.A. before he can hit the tower, but sadly our Xbow will be going down before we can do anything to the tower. Well, this wizard is going to hit our tower before we can drop our Mega Minion down, but the Mega Minion takes him down, so he only does 1 hit. And he draws our Mega Minion away with his Valkyrie, so he's just countering whatever I put on the field right now. But I'm doing the same to him, so it's good. And so we're going to go into a positive elixir trade with the Knights, so we can get another push going. We're going to drop the Ice Wizard, and then I'm also going to drop the Xbow here in a sec, I believe. Yep, I'm going to be dropping the Xbow here. Nope, Skarmy, that's right. Skarmy is dropping down to take out that P.E.K.K.A. And then I'm going to fireball those minions, that way they can't get to my tower, because if I let them get to my tower, it's game over. So I'm going to drop my Xbow down now, I believe. Yep, I dropped my Xbow down so that way I can start doing this chip damage since it's almost the last minute before. And so after he takes out my Ice Wizard, I zap to get those out so they can't take out my Xbow, because I want as much damage with this first Xbow that's on the tower as possible. And he zaps my Xbow. And I take out the tower here in a second, as you'll see. And he doesn't play anything to try to distract my Xbow after he zapped, which was kind of weird, because usually you place a troop, then zap. It was really awkward. And then I started going for the other tower, that way he couldn't push that side that much. I throw Fireball down, that way he can't hit my tower with those minions. And then I drop a Mega Minion on top of that wizard where I placed it. It wasn't the best place to place it. And then I drop skeletons, that way I can take out that P.E.K.K.A. He does zap them, but his P.E.K.K.A. still does not get to the tower. And my Xbow is locked onto his tower. But then he comes in with a Valkyrie trying to go take out, I don't know what he's honestly trying to do now. But anyways, we take out that pretty easily. We take out that wizard next, and then we drop another Xbow because I wanted to try to get the tower, but we didn't have enough time. And he comes in with a P.E.K.K.A. and then he zaps so that way we can't take the tower. And his tower was at 229 health, so I tried to zap and Fireball, but I didn't have enough time. I should have done it a few seconds earlier, and I would have had 2 towers, but as you can see, that is a 2-to-1 victory. Well, 1-to-0 victory. I don't know why I said two. It's been a long... It's only like... Yeah, it's only 12:43 in the morning, and it's already been a long day. Alright, so we're gonna hop into this next replay. Same deck, of course. This is, we're going down, so this was one of the battles that got me to Arena 9. I was doing pretty hot with this deck. It went on a 10-win streak, then I hopped into a challenge, and so it completely board wiped that. I was being dumb, and I didn't record before then. So I dropped down a Mega Minion, and then I see that he has the Lava Hound down, so we drop the Xbow in the middle to pull it away from our tower, and start chipping down that tower as much as possible. And as you can see here, he drops in the Ice Golem to go tank and go distract some. But we take out that before he can even touch our Xbow. And so our Xbow has the tower at like 600 health right about now. Yep. And so we're going to Fireball his Mega Minion to go have our Mega Minion go attack his tower to get a few swipes on that. That's 1,120 health on his tower. And so we're just going to be building up Elixir here as he comes in with a push with the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Mini P.E.K.K.A. is pretty good right now as well. He's a nice tank. So we drop in our Skeleton's army, which was not a good play because he had the Vault coming in. So we had to like kind of improvise. I believe we dropped a we dropped the Knight to go distract some of the troops, like the Mini P.E.K.K.A. and the Valkyrie. That way they wouldn't attack the tower. It's only got our tower down to 1,814 health. And so we're going over to that other tower. We do not touch it, sadly, but we're still in a pretty good position. So we're sitting at a 10 elixir dumbly. So we drop in an Ice Wizard. And we're going to drop in a Mega Minion next, I believe, to go tank for that. Yep, we're going to drop in the Mega Minion. And then we're about to get ready to place our Xbow. And then we drop in Bats to go. It was a really nice play because obviously I didn't know that he had the Inferno Tower, but it did distract the Inferno Tower, which was really nice for me because we were able to get this other tower. About, I believe, right here is where we get this other tower. So we take that tower out, and it's 2-0. So I'm doing pretty hot. And then he comes in with a Hog Rider, and we take out that Hog Rider with a Knight and Mini P.E.K.K.A. And so he zaps our tower because he knows he's not going to get a tower and he knows he's lost. So we think that we're good. So I get a little aggressive right here and drop in the Xbow, and he drops in the Inferno Tower. And so we're trying to distract and take out that tower as soon as possible. But we don't get it quite. But as you can see here, we're doing a lot of damage. So this deck is not for 3 crowning, sadly, guys. Not really, but it is for 1 crowning, 2 crowning. So we can get his tower down to 1,600, which is still pretty good. And so that's it for this way. Well, this battle. Too used to playing Clash of Clans, if you guys can't tell. But we're going to hop into the last battle for the day. And I'm thinking about posting a Clash of Clans battle later, showing you Lava Lumion rating without Spirit Queen. To show you that it still can be done. So we start off with an Ice Wizard, Zap, Skarmy, and Fireball, and we drop the Ice Wizard right there. Getting ready for a push immediately right off the bat, as long as he doesn't drop something too serious. And so he drops a Witch down, and so I drop the Xbow to help take out that take out what's right there. And he drops in the Baby Dragon to go do splash damage against our stuff, and then he drops in the Lumberjack to so we can go take out our Xbow. So we drop down the Skarmy, and he mirrored the Lumberjack right before he died, so he got 2 rages there that was a waste of time. And then the Skeleton Army tanks for the Mega Minion, so we take that tower out very fast. And the Mega Minion had enough health to get to the King Tower and hit it. And so he's going to drop a P.E.K.K.A. in the back, which I'm not too worried about because his deck has been doing really well against P.E.K.K.A.s. So we drop the Ice Wizard in the back, and we're going to drop, well, he's going to drop a Witch behind his P.E.K.K.A., which is pretty much like a giant Witch push. So I Fireball that Witch to take her health down, and then I drop the Mega Minion to take out his Baby Dragon. And so before his P.E.K.K.A. can get there, it was so close, but I managed to take it out right before he could hit the tower. And he drops a Wizard before my Mega Minion can do work on his tower, sadly, but we still are winning this fight, so we're doing pretty good. And he drops the Minion Horde, and I didn't have much, so I had to zap and throw down my Ice Wizard a little early to offset my push that I wanted to get started. But it does not phase me too much because of how we were doing in this. So we drop down the Skarmy here in a second to take out that P.E.K.K.A. Because I couldn't remember 100% if he had the, had the Zap as I was playing, but I knew he had the Witch, which he probably put down in the back so he could take out, our Skeleton Army pretty quickly, and he takes out that tower, which is a little disappointing, and I was a little bit mad about it, and I sat at 10 elixir thinking for a second, because, like, I was just so confused about what I did here. And so, but after I get my head back in the game, I'm starting up a push against that other side, and so I missed the Fireball completely, but we're still taking out that tower. We're getting it down to 1,000 health right now, and he can't do much because we're just keeping the pressure on without him being able to touch our Xbow. We take out his tower and take the win here in a second, which is right now 2-1 victory against a P.E.K.K.A. mirror. I don't even know what to call this deck that he was using, but our Xbow deck still won. And yeah, so that's really it for this video, guys. This is the deck again. I mean, I know I have it right above my head, but this is so it's a little bit bigger so you can see it easily. And so, and also, guys, as my friend was telling me, for the Crown Championship Challenge, make sure, I mean, you might not get to 20 wins, but at least try to get to 5 at first, then push for 9, then push for 14. Don't try to push for the 20 all at once. So that way you can at least get those smaller rewards, like the giant chest. Trying to remember the next one. I'll just hop in here real quick. Yeah. Then you get the magical chest, and of course it's at your arena, so you can get the possibility of some really good cards that you don't have yet. And then of course you get the legendary chest at 14 wins. So that's something that you really want to push for, so you can get that and get another legendary, or even get your first legendary if you don't have one yet. And then of course if you get 20 wins, you get that 250,000 gold and that invitation, which is really nice. And so I'm going to be pushing for that, and if I get that, I'll be showing you in the in another Clash Royale video. But until next time, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and peace out. Happy clashing.